And that's another thing. That's another thing. You see what I'm saying? My family, they try to say this and that, bro. Okay. When I went to go get my psycho eval, or a baseline assessment to see if I needed to have a psych eval, my brother went with me, bro. My brother went with me, bro. And this how it happened. I talked to the lady. Towards the end of me talking to the lady, my brother came in the room, started saying, giving his side, giving his story. All right, cool. One of the things he told that lady, while we were sitting right up under that Axis camera, he goes, my brother has this thing where he does this thing with this word association, and, you know, we just don't want him to get in any trouble about it. We don't want him to get into any trouble about it. And, you know, he also has this thing where he thinks that, you know, the rest of us, our family is like, I don't know, secret millionaires, or, you know, secretly have money or something like that. Which, damn, funny for him to say that shit. As I was walking yesterday, y'all seen the sign when I leave the Dollar General. Y'all seen the sign. What the sign say? The sign say my little brother name, right? Which is crazy to me, because if we're talking in terms of legality, my older brothers could have been telling the truth. But it's one of those things where it's like gray area, because my little brother and my older brother don't have the same last name. They don't come from the same family. You see what I'm saying? Me and my little brother share the same last name with our father. My older brother has my mother's last name. My older brother got my mama's last name. So, in terms of legality, if somebody from the Francis family say, well, this guy thinks that our family has some secret money or secret blah, 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 which, I mean, if we toting the lines, by lying, he could be like, well, my last name Francis, his last name Rogers, so, I mean, he think that we. But, even furthermore, I'll say this. You sit there and say, he thinks this, he thinks that, and that's not true. But then, when I'm sitting there looking at my little bro, which really ain't did shit but go up since Granny passed, I done showed y'all the address. I done showed y'all where there was a whole fucking fortune dumped into this address as a loan, and then turn around 2-3 months later, walking down the main street in my hometown, I see his name on a billboard saying that he got this real estate business. So who's crazy? That's what I want to know. So who's crazy? You know, now I'm starting to kind of see a little bit different picture too about it, because Rogers, my last name Rogers, based out of Dallas. My mom's family based out of Louisiana, last name Francis. Well, my mom's firstborn son, which is last name Francis, was born in Fort Worth. according to my birth certificate, I was born in Monroe, Louisiana. So if my aunt and them been fighting over like houses, inheritance, this and that, then it's just like, I don't know. But that's where I'm at with it. That's where I'm at with it. You're trying to convince me to convince the people not to pay attention to the facts. That's what you're trying to do. You're trying to convince me to not convince the people to pay attention to the facts. Say, oh, he thinks my little brother, or he thinks our little brother is a secret million. I mean, and like I told the lady when he said that, I said, I never said that he was a secret millionaire or not. But what I can say is, if we look at the facts, if I were to pull a report on his address, I see this loan company. I see this company that got a loan from the federal government. When I look into this company and actually get details on that loan is worth a huge fortune. Not even a small fortune. That shit is worth a fortune, bro. So whether he has his hands on this money or not, I can't speculate to that. But what I can do is look at these facts and say my little brother's name is attached to this residence. There's a mortgage company that has a name that I'm familiar with seeing throughout my whole fucking life. Right? There's a mortgage company that got a name that I ain't seen from familiar through my whole life. This mortgage company just got a loan from the federal government, dropping a fucking fortune into this company, in which this company dropped that shit into this residence because it's an MDU, right? And then turn around and then turn around a month, 2 months down the line of me discovering that, say, hey, now this nigga has a real estate business. Now the nigga that you telling me don't have access, don't have nothing to do with none of this shit going on, not being affected by none of this shit going on, now he got a real estate business. So who's crazy?